Someone mocks you in front of others, points out your flaws like it's a sport, takes a cheap shot when you least expect it. You feel the burn instantly, that heat rising in your chest, that tightness in your jaw, that silent inner scream. Who the hell do they think they are? You know this feeling. You've replayed entire arguments in the shower, in the car, late at night, crafting comebacks you wish you had said. But here's a truth you don't want to admit. Most of your anger isn't about them. It's about you. Because if someone called you a chair, would you get angry? You'd laugh. Why? Because you know you're not a chair. But if someone calls you lazy or useless or weak, and it hits, it's because a part of you believes it might be true. That's what stings, not the insult, the recognition. If you enjoy this type of video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Your anger isn't just a defense mechanism. It's a signal. It's pointing at an insecurity that you've been avoiding. Imagine your ego as a glass house. Every insult is a stone. If your glass is thin, every hit leaves a crack. But if you've built it with self-awareness and truth, no stone can break it, because you already know what's inside, and no one outside can change that. The world is full of critics, trolls, passive-aggressives, and keyboard warriors. You will never stop them. But you can stop giving them access to your peace. Next time you feel that heat, pause, don't react. Ask, what exactly did this just reveal about me? That question alone is more powerful than any comeback you could shout. You weren't born reactive. You were trained to be. Every time you saw someone explode in anger and get what they wanted, your brain took notes. Every time you lashed out and someone backed down, that behavior got rewarded. You were taught, without even realizing, that reacting means winning. But here's the twist. Every time you explode, you lose. You lose control. You lose respect. You lose clarity. And worst of all, you hand your power over to whoever pressed your buttons. Let's be brutally honest. If someone can make you angry, they own you in that moment. You've become a puppet, and they've found the strings. That's not strength. That's weakness, dressed in adrenaline. True strength is doing nothing when everything in you wants to react. It's pausing, breathing, choosing your response, instead of vomiting your reaction. But that kind of strength, it's not natural, it's trained. Like a soldier in battle who doesn't flinch under fire. He didn't just learn to stay calm, he drilled it every day. You can too. Start simple. Next time someone disrespects you, don't say a word. Just observe your internal reaction. Watch the heat rise. Feel your urge to clap back. But do nothing, not because you're weak, because you're in control. And control is the new power. You've been conditioned to think silence means defeat. But silence, when chosen, is dominance. It's the calm in the storm. It's the man who doesn't blink while others scream. So let them bark, let them poke, let them test your patience. The one who wins is the one who doesn't need to play. Let's break something sacred. No one can offend you, not without your help. That thing they said, it's just sound, just air pushed through vocal cords. The real insult, the one that hurts, only happens inside your head. You assign meaning. You decide if it matters. You choose whether it stings. But we don't think of it that way, do we? We say things like, he disrespected me. She made me feel like garbage. They didn't. They said something. You made it mean something. Seneca said it best. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Here's the trap. If someone calls you lazy and it hurts, that pain didn't come from them. It came from a part of you that suspects they might be right. And that's the root of it all. Offense only sticks where your self-respect is weak. Imagine someone throws mud at a clean wall. If it's dry, the mud falls off. If it's wet, the mud sticks. Your perception is the wall. Your insecurity, that's the moisture. Dry it out, and nothing sticks. So how do you dry the wall? Simple, brutal self-honesty. If something hurts, don't run from it. Don't numb it. Look at it. Question it. Ask, why does this bother me so much? Then ask, what if they're right? And what would I do about it? That's where power begins. Not in denial, not in defense, but in owning your part of the reaction. Let everyone keep talking. Let them throw words like stones. You become the mountain. No sound can break what stands in silence. Here's a harsh truth most people never learn. You waste most of your energy trying to control what isn't yours. You want people to respect you. You want them to like you, agree with you, treat you fairly. But every time you expect that, you're setting yourself up to suffer. Because people, they're unpredictable, emotional, flawed, just like you. Epictetus, once a slave, taught the most powerful mental filter ever created. There are things that are up to us, and things that are not. The problem is, you confuse the two. Every damn day. You think someone's attitude is your problem. You think someone's opinion about you is something you need to fix. You think your boss's mood, your partner's tone, or that stranger's snarky comment is something you should carry. But it's not. It never was. Here's what's up to you: your mindset, your habits, your reactions, your focus, your effort. That's it. Everything else? It's noise. And you're letting noise run your life. Imagine this. Every time you try to control what's not yours, you're pouring your energy into a leaking bucket. No wonder you're tired, anxious, drained. It's not that life is too much, it's that you're fighting battles that aren't even yours to fight. So, what's the fix? Next time someone disrespects you, stop. Ask, is this in my control? If not, drop it, walk away, return to your lane, not with bitterness, with power. Because discipline isn't just waking up early or hitting the gym. Discipline is emotional. It's choosing what deserves your attention and letting the rest burn without you. You'll be amazed how quiet your mind gets when you stop trying to manage what was never yours. Here's something that sounds backward but works like magic. If you want to stop being bothered by people, expect them to bother you. Sounds pessimistic, right? But it's not. It's preparation. It's armor. Marcus Aurelius, emperor and stoic warrior, wrote this to himself. Today I will meet people who are meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. He wasn't complaining, he was rehearsing, because if you expect the punch, it doesn't knock the wind out of you. That's the power of negative visualization, a stoic practice that modern minds desperately need. Every morning, take 60 seconds, just one quiet minute, and say to yourself, today someone will test me. Someone will be rude. Someone will misunderstand me. And I will stay calm. I will stay in control. This isn't about being cold. It's about being ready. Because let's be honest, people are messy. They lie. They lash out. They disappoint. And if you keep expecting perfection, you'll keep being shattered by reality. But when you prepare for the mess, you handle it with grace. You don't flinch when it comes. You just nod like, there it is. It's the emotional version of carrying an umbrella even if the forecast says clear skies, because you know storms come without warning, so you don't pray for peace, you train for it. And the result? You walk into the day like a monk in the middle of a riot, unbothered, unshakable. Try it tomorrow, just for a week. Expect the worst, and notice how little it touches you. Let's get something straight. You won't become untouchable just by understanding Stoicism. This isn't intellectual. This is training. You've spent years, maybe decades, reacting to every insult, every slight, every look. You've wired your brain to explode, defend, overthink, spiral. You don't fix that with a motivational video. You fix it with discipline, daily, deliberate, uncomfortable discipline. You want peace? Then train for it. Start simple. Journal every night, just 5 minutes. Write down the moments you got irritated, angry, offended. Then ask, why did this bother me? Was it really about them or about me? Track the pattern. You'll start to see it. Practice silence. Next time someone tries to get a rise out of you, don't give them a damn thing. Not a face twitch, not a word, not a breath. Just look, blink, breathe. Let them drown in their own drama. Meditate, and don't overthink it. Sit for 3 minutes. Eyes closed. Just breathe. Watch your thoughts like clouds. Don't chase them. This is how you stop being a slave to your mind. Do this for 30 days, and I promise, the world will still be chaotic, but you won't be. You'll hear the insults, but they won't stick. You'll see the disrespect, but it won't move you, because the strongest man in the room is the one who needs nothing from it. Now, here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, treat every trigger as training. Every annoying coworker, every rude comment, every unfair situation. Smile, breathe, walk away, then write it down. You're not avoiding conflict, you're mastering yourself. And that's how you win, without ever having to fight. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.